Namaskar. My name is Dr. H.K. Sahjwani. In this picture, you are seeing on the left-hand side my senior colleague and guru, Professor A.K. Khare. My senior colleague, Professor A.K. Khare, and I, retired Professor H.K. Sahjwani, found that story-based videos were liked and understood by viewers and decided to go for this method as far as possible. In this episode, I will explain basic concepts of the artificial intelligence. But before I proceed, please see the QR code of all our episode on right hand side. You take the photo of this QR code and later on scan this QR code to see all our videos on YouTube of the EduVenture. First of all, I will give some definition of intelligence and the artificial intelligence. Intelligence is the natural ability of the human being and some animals also to think, learn, reason, and adapt using experience and the knowledge. Some tasks can be always done with the help by the human beings, and these are understanding the language, problem solving and reasoning, learning from the experience, that is adaptation, visual perception, that is seeing and recognizing, and the decision making. In short, language, understanding, reasoning, learning, perception, and decision making are the key human tasks which AI tries to simulate. Artificial intelligence is the simulation of this ability in machines or computer system using software and hardware, enabling them to perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. You see in this slide two things. Number one, how do we learn? And number two, what language a child learns after birth. The answer to first part is it is environment under which the child is brought up through listening, observations, and experience. In the second part, I explain how a child learns. A child learns to speak language by seeing lips motion of parents and listening. A baby carefully watches the lip movement of their mother while she says mama and then tries to repeat the sound. A child listens to the way the parents say ball while showing it, notices how lips move in a rounded way and learns to say the word correctly. A child learns to speak Hindi if he is born in a Hindi-speaking family, and English if born in the English-speaking family. By seeing lips motion of the parents and listening, a baby carefully watches the lip movement of the parents for each word spoken by them and then tries to repeat the sound. A child listens to the way the parents say the names of the objects while showing these child notices how lips move and learns to speak the word correctly. Learning by observation. A child learns how to tie shoelaces by watching an elderly sibling, they say brother or sister. A student learns how to solve a math problem by watching the teacher work out step by step on the blackboard. A person learns that learning by experience. A person learns that touching a hot vessel causes pain and avoids doing it again in the future. This is an experience attained by the person. A student who fails in the examination because of the poor preparation learns the importance of the regular study and changes their study habits. I will now tell you about the three stories which the artificial intelligence has created and three stories which have actually happened using the AI. The first story is Rohan and the smart tutor. Rohan is a class 9 and in class 9 and finds math a bit hard. One day, his school introduced a software called Math Buddy, an AI tutor, which was an AI tutor. Math Buddy watches how the Rohan solves equations and notices the steps where he makes the mistakes. Next time, it shows Rohan simple videos or extra practice questions on just those topics in which he was weak. Over a few weeks, Rohan's score improved. How AI helped. MathBuddy learned Rohan's weak points and gave him the proper practice corresponding to his weak points. It is available anytime. Rohan could practice late at night or early in the morning. What were the advantages of depending on the AI tutor? It gives the personalized help. AI adapts to the each student's pace. So if any other student uses the same software buddy, math buddy, then although he will be given the same questions initially, the AI will find out in which topics that second student was weak and gives him the questions corresponding to his weakness. It is available 24/7. No need to wait for the human tutor's schedule. Yeah, and he can use the practice anytime during the day or night. Instant feedback. Rohan, while using this software, immediately find out whether the answer that he is giving is correct or not. That means there is an instant feedback to the Rohan, and he can practice on the questions again and again. Disadvantage of Rohan depending only on the smart AI tutor, that is the Math Buddy. AI has no human touch. AI cannot praise or encourage the way a teacher or a friend can. And this is an important thing. When a student is encouraged by the teacher or a friend, then he is motivated to do better and better. But AI has no human touch. AI has limited creativity. If Rohan struggles in a new way, Math Buddy may not find out the right explanation because it is not made, its software is not made according to his way of doing the things. Technical issues. If the internet goes down or the app crashes, the Rohan is stuck. He will be able to use it only when the internet appears and Rohan can start his work. Second story is of Priya and the virtual assistant. Priya family got a smart speaker called Gyan. She speaks it to set reminders for her homework, to tell her the weather, to play her favorite songs, or play any topic and any subject. Gyan uses AI to understand Priya's choice and to answer her questions in simple language. How AI helped her. Gyan understands natural speech and can process lots of the information quickly. It remembers Priya's preferences, like the topic of the music she likes or how she likes her reminders. Advantages of depending upon the AI assistant. Number one is convenience. Priya can multitask, ask for the recipes while cooking, or set alarm hands-free. Speed. Gyan finds answers faster than the Priya searching on her own. Customization. It learns Priya's habits and becomes more helpful over the time. Disadvantages of depending only on the AI assistance. Privacy concern. Gyan is always listening, which defies the privacy as its data is stored on the other servers. Over-reliance. Priya may forget how to look for the information herself because she is always taking the help of the AI assistant. She forgets how to get the information herself. Misunderstanding. If the AI mishears Priya, especially with her Indian accent, it may give wrong answer. So listening may be misleading. Third AI story is Arjun and the self-driving auto. Arjun is a driver and lives in Mumbai. He dreams of the driving an auto rickshaw. One day, he tries a new self-driving auto called Auto AI. He taps his destination and Auto AI navigates through the traffic using cameras and the sensors. Arjun enjoys the ride and feels safer knowing Auto AI has quick responses or reflexes. How AI helped him. Auto AI reads traffic signs, spots pedestrians, and spots the pedestrians and adjusts the speed in real time. It follows the fastest route by learning from the traffic data received through the satellite. Advantages of depending on the AI vehicle. Safety. AI can react faster than the human drivers in sudden situations. Efficiency. It picks up the best route and saves the fuel. Accessibility. People who cannot drive themselves can still travel independently. For example, handicapped people cannot drive independently, and therefore, the AI can help him drive uh, independently. Disadvantages of depending only on AI vehicles. First is job impact. If all autos become self-driving, many drivers like Arjun might lose work. Technical failures. Sensor glitches or software bugs can cause the delays or unsafe moves. There is always a possibility of technical failures, and if that happens, it may be very, very dangerous. Lack of the human judgment. In unusual situation like sudden roadblocks, AI may not be able to decide as creatively as a human would. Summary of the above three stories. Artificial intelligence can learn, adapt, and help us in many ways, such as teaching us, assisting at home, or driving us around. But if we depend only on the AI and skip human judgment, personal connections, and creativity, we risk missing out an important skill and the social interaction. The best approach is to use AI as a tool to support us while keeping our own critical thinking and human touch very much alive. Now we will give three stories with the real event stories. The first, fatal Tesla autopilot crash, courtesy Reuters. On May 7, 2016, Joshua Brown, age 40, was driving his Tesla Model S on US Highway 27 near Williston, Florida. He had engaged Tesla autopilot mode, an AI system meant to keep the car centered in the lane and maintain the speed. Unfortunately, the system failed to detect a white tractor trailer turning across the road, and Mr. Brown was killed in the collision. What AI did well? AI pilot kept a car steady on the highway and reduced the driver's fatigue. What went wrong? In bright sunlight, the sensor misread the trailer as sky, so brakes were not applied. Lesson: even the best AI needs a human watching. If conditions differ from its programming, it can make dangerous mistakes. Second real event was when Alexa went too far, courtesy Guardian. In May 2018, Danielle, a Portland, Oregon resident, and her husband discovered that their Amazon Echo Alexa had secretly recorded a private conversation and sent the audio clip to a random contact in their address book without their permission. What AI did well? Alexa can listen all the time, understand spoken questions, play music, set reminders, and answer many questions instantly. What went wrong? Although rare, a chance of misheard wake-up word can mislead an Alexa to think it should record and share. Lesson. Voice-controlled AI assistants are very handy, but they can breach the privacy if they misunderstand. So, always keep critical data and private talks away from the devices you have not fully tested. Third actual happening was AI-powered eye screening in Madurai, courtesy VentureBeat. In February 2019, Google, with the healthcare arm verily, deployed a deep learning algorithm at Arvind Eye Hospital in Madurai, India, to screen diabetic patients for early signs of the retinopathy. The AI analyzed retinal photographs and sent images with disease changes, helping doctors to review hundreds of the scans in a minute instead of the hours. What AI did well? It processed thousands of the images quickly, reducing the load on the specialist doctors and catching many cases early. What went wrong? The AI still produced false positive, that is, declaring healthy eyes as bad, and false negatives. Some sick eyes passed as good. So doctors had to double check every result. Lesson. AI can boost healthcare access and speed, but it cannot fully replace human or judgment. Doctors must always verify the findings. You might wonder where human learning is stored. It is stored in different parts of the brain, which acts as a data processor and storage device. Brain gets data using its sensors, eyes to see the objects, lips movement, ears to listen the sound, nose to smell and breathe, touch, etc. Brain has millions and billions and trillions of the neurons where data is stored and from where the data is retrieved. It has its own software which so far no engineer has been able to create. However, the speed at which AI is progressing, someday in near future, engineers may be very close to the human brain. I personally believe that they will never match human brain software. As on date, millions and billions of the data, bits of the data is now available from the manuscripts, books, videos from social medias, YouTube, YouTube, Facebook, etc. Data is available in all languages, making it easy for the software engineers to convert the data from one language to any other language. This data is stored in hard disks and cloud. These concepts will be discussed in future videos of the AI. We will discuss in the next video the GPT, which is a generative pre-trained transformer, ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, Grok 3, Global GPT AI tools, and the Comet, which is developed by the Indian talent. Thank you very much for seeing the video with patience. अब हम अपने इस एपिसोड को यहीं समाप्त करते हैं। इस एपिसोड को पूरा सुनने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। कृपया अपने सुझावों को कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखें। जय हिंद। अगले एपिसोड में प्रोफेसर अवधेश खरे ओपन बुक असेसमेंट पर चर्चा करेंगे।